here we are, just about set to get things going. Our crew, one that's quite familiar for many of you. Terry Oglesby is our lead official, with Vladimir Voyard-Tadal and AJ Desai, a newer official in the league, rounding out the trio. Terry will head to center court, steps between the two big men, and the tap is controlled in the backcourt to our right by the Crimson Tide. Here's Alabama with it to the top of the arc. Giving it off, they'll go to Sears, who drives the lane. Tough runner with the left hand, no good. Rebound cleared by McLaughlin of Vanderbilt. Doors will get it front court. McLaughlin with it, almost got fouled by Sears. Able to feed it off to Magnon. Magnon giving it now to Edwards. Steps back from 15 and knocks down the tough fall-away jumper.
Edwards has been one of the hotter players in the SEC. Had 18 on Saturday against Tennessee, and not far off his average. He's been consistent this season.
Stevenson on the drive, getting into the lane, posting up on a smaller defender, muscles it in and gets the friendly roll. Stevenson ties it to a piece 50 seconds into this one.
The dribble drive and took his time. The reverse pivot. This is a Vanderbilt team that doesn't have a lot of rim protection, and Jaron able to finish.
McLaughlin outside to Edwards, who drives, got away with a walk, now throws up the off-balance floater, no good, and the rebound is controlled by Nelson of Alabama. Here's Sears with it now to the top of the arc, hands it off to Amore. Back to Sears on the left wing. He dribbles to the top of the circle, reverse pass going down low to Nelson. They're going to call him for an offensive foul. New official opted to call. New to us anyway. On the drive is Hogard, backs it out, gets a return feed from the right wing, and Magnon. Now Hogard on the drive, trying to spin away from a defender, can't. Rebounded near side McLaughlin, and he puts it high up off the window and in for 2 points. 18-18 to go first half, a 4-2 Vanderbilt's advantage. Bama with the basketball. Nelson goes left corner. Stevenson catches, shoot three, halfway down, rims out, and the rebound controlled by Vandy. Doors get it to Nickel. He flips it back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin over left of the circle of Hogard. Hogard now to Edwards. Edwards driving, throws it into the low post, blocked away by Amore on the attempt from McLaughlin. Driving downhill is Stevenson, had it stripped. It goes out of bounds.
7-foot center, 7'6" wingspan. Able to get the block shot and start the Alabama break.
Amore on the right wing. Takes the dribble to the elbow, flips it over to Phylon. LeBaron on the drive. Leaner no good, and the rebound claimed by Vanderbilt. McLaughlin getting an outlet pass ahead now to Edwards, who takes it right side. Edwards takes it back to the near wing, pops the three, and got it to go. Stevenson thought he was in good position, but that extra step back by Edwards makes it a 7-2 advantage.
Quick.
Stevenson with it. Working right side, stops at the elbow, hands it off to Nelson. Reverses back to the right wing, hands it to Phylon. LeBaron trying to work against the defender, gets into the paint, stops, steps through, tough runner, too strong. Rebound again, McLaughlin gives it off to Edwards. Edwards hesitates, goes down the lane, tough layup attempt, no good. Rebound claimed by Stevenson. Outlet pass goes to Sears. Mark throws the lob.
Mark Sears threw that lob when Cliff Amore was outside of the three-point line, anticipating his momentum and speed was going to carry him to the right spot, able to catch it in rhythm and throw it down. What a play by Sears.
Hogard with the basketball as Bama's made it a 7-4 game. 16-28 in moving time left first half here at Coleman. Near side, three ball up, no good for McLaughlin. Rebounded by Nelson, outlet pass Sears. Now they work it in the corner to Phylon. Phylon back up top to Sears. Mark looking left, playing left off the screen from Nelson. Drives to the baseline, still with the dribble alive. He'll circle back to the near wing. Fires it with the offhand to Nelson. Now to Phylon. High, short. Rebound tipped by Stevenson, but into the hands of Hogard for Vandy. He leaves it for the trailer Nickel. His three is up, no good. Rebound deflected, controlled by McLaughlin. They work it down low to the driver. Right from behind by Phylon on the attempt from Nickel, and Bama will push it ahead. Oh, what a block by LeBaron, and now Nelson gives it to Phylon. He'll work it right wing, directing traffic with 18 on the shot clock. 15:35 to go in the half. It will be Sears playing to his left, going downhill, sees Pardon, laid it up, counted, and an and one opportunity when we come back to Tuscaloosa. 7-6 now the score. Vanderbilt a 1-point advantage with 15:28 to play first half here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network.
Alabama getting the shots they want, doing a pretty good job of taking care of the ball. Just one turnover that on a charge called Grant Nelson.
Sears hits the and one. The Pride of Muscle Shoals has tied the score at 7 apiece. It's Sears, Nelson, Mohamed Diabate, Chris Youngblood, and also Alabama going with Aiden Holloway as the fifth player on the floor. Commodores have made some changes too as MJ Collins drives, kicks it back out to Edwards. Edwards directing traffic with 10 to shoot. Drives past Diabate, goes into the lane, couldn't get the leaner to go, and the rebound is controlled by Nelson. To Sears, around Holloway. He'll kick it in the corner. Youngblood, catch and shoot three, too strong, and the weak side board is claimed by Edwards of Vanderbilt. They'll get it ahead with Huffman, Grant Huffman, who's checked in. Now also into the game is Carey. They'll throw it down low to McLaughlin. Pump fake, had it stripped off his leg, out of bounds. The quick, strong hands of Chris Youngblood for that turnover.
That's a great job defensively by Youngblood. Gets the deflection. Going back to the offensive end, it's a little thing. Aiden Holloway has done a good job of knocking down shots and finding open teammates. He got it to Chris Youngblood, but a split second too late. Would have been an open shot. Instead, it was contested, and he was able to knock it down.
Holloway to Nelson on the right wing. Nice backdoor cut to Sears. Steps through, flips it up. No. Rebound to Diabate. Trying to go up strong. Does and scores.
That is what Mo Diabate does about as well as anybody in college basketball. Traffic, rebound, able to go up and get it, took his time and finish.
Huffman kicks it out to Carey, top of the arc. Jalen Carey driving with a left hand, got it to go over Nelson. And with 14-11 in move first half, we're tied at 9 apiece. Here's Mo going downhill against Carey. Puts it up, wouldn't go, but got fouled and goes to the line.
Get past his man, get to the free throw line, where he is a much improved shooter from three and from the free throw line, but he's become more aggressive when he has the ball, trying to make a play for himself, and he has really improved from his freshman to sophomore season.
From the free throw line, Diabate now at 68%, makes 1 of 2. Aiden Sherrill clears the miss, out to Sears for 3, 5. We'll give Sherrill the assist. We'll give a partial assist to Diabate unofficially, because if he doesn't miss the free throw, we never get that chance, right?
Well, that wasn't the plan, but great offensive rebound and a smart play by Sherrill to get it to Mark Sears, who was able to knock it down.
4-point trip for Bama. That's the margin of lead for the Tide. Inside, they work it with Carey, back at his way down. And, man, that is a tough whistle on Aiden Sherrill. 13:38 to go in the half. Bama leads it by a bucket. Full court pressure on the inbounds pass applied by Vandy. Now they drop off simply into a man-to-man look defensively as the Tide will bring it ahead with Sears. Being guarded by Huffman. Sears surveys the floor, dribbles left, drives, dishes to Sherrill, who brings it all the way to the top of the arc. Hands it off to Holloway. Aiden will work into the lane. Little leaner, tough shot, got it to go from 6 feet.
Yeah, took his time, realized he had the defender on his back, help didn't come, and Aiden Holloway, who a week ago was leading the SEC in field goal percentage, knocks down the mid-range jumper.
Carey wide right, and Alabama clears the brick. Here comes Sears going downhill, splitting defenders, getting fouled.
That was an aggressive move by Mark Sears in transition. Alabama's starting to put some stops together. Vanderbilt 1 of their last 7, and Alabama starting to heat up from the perimeter and inside 3 of their last 3, and Mark Sears doing a good job of getting in the paint.
Mark will get a breather. LeBaron Fineline comes in to replace him with 12:55 and moving the time left in the opening half from Coleman Coliseum. Tyler Tanner in for Vanderbilt. With the ball right now, though, is Edwards. Edwards playing off the screen from Carey, gives it to Tanner on the near wing. He'll dribble once and hand it off to Collins. MJ Collins Jr. going to his left, stopping 15 feet out. Jumper hits the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Mo. Diabate brings it himself into the front court. Tried to cross over, lost the handle, slipped. Trying to get it back. Vanderbilt coming the other way. Another block by a Bama guard. That is Aiden Holloway on the block layup attempt from Jason Edwards of Andy.
That is what he does as well as anybody on this Vanderbilt team.
Quick inbounds to Collins, lost the handle because Youngblood knocked it away. A scramble for the ball almost resulted in a bucket. Bama claimed it though, flipped it ahead, but too far. Vanderbilt to inbound from the baseline. They throw it into the right corner to Nickel. He'll dribble to the wing and hand it off top of the arc to Carey. Back he goes to Nickel, and there's going to be a moving screen called on
Vanderbilt, where he's had a nice sophomore season.
Nelson with it at the elbow, pivots, dribbles right a couple of times, a third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth before he hands it off to Philon, who drives left side of the lane, gets cut off, hands it off Stevenson. 10 on the shot clock. Now to Sears, right wing, goes top of the arc, goes inside. Stevenson left hand short, rebound cleared by Nickel, and here comes Vandy. They'll fire a pass up ahead to Hogard, driving the lane, initiated some contact. They're going to say it's on Amori.
It took a little contact, not able to finish through it.
Kick into the corner to Edwards, who now has it again on the wing after a pass from Nickel. Edwards takes his spot just left of the circle, now drives into the paint against Amori. Pump fake, tough shot, short. Amori challenging that one, almost got the block, doesn't get credit, but still altered the shot. Bama running the other way. Sears to Stevenson, steps into a wing three and knocks it home. The bank first three-pointer good from the right wing. Jaron Stevenson's bucket makes it 20-11 Alabama.
Love the aggressiveness of Jaron Stevenson. Taking the ball to the basket, not able to finish on the last possession, but no hesitation from three.
Hogard stepping through, blocked by Amori, claimed by Stevenson, and now the Tide will push it ahead. Philon to Nelson in the left corner. Grant with a couple of dribbles, backing his way down against the defender, and a foul is going to be called. When you have your breath knocked out, you're not going to die, you just think you are. Inbounds pass comes from Philon to Nelson, who backs his way into the lane, drives to the bucket, lays it in for two. He just muscled his way in there.
Yeah, took a ton of contact, no call, but able to finish through it. An aggressive play by Grant Nelson, who played incredibly well on Saturday at Rupp.
Driving it to the top of the circle is Hogard. Almost carried it, instead gives it up, gets a return pass from Nickel. Now Hogard trying to drive left. Steps from 17, his jumper is up and good. Boy, they're getting some shots to go, but they're having to work for him. Here comes Bama the other way. Diabate on the right wing, goes to his left with a dribble a couple of times. Hands it off to Sears. Mark driving right, cut off, goes left. Goes down the lane, plays through some contact, no whistle, shot wouldn't drop, but Diabate's there to give it back out now to Philon. He'll step through, try to throw it back to Diabate. It'll go into the back court where Vandy runs it down. Nickel throws a lob, and climbing the ladder was Collins to throw it home. 22-15 now the score. Bama up 7.
That's what Vanderbilt does. Live ball turnovers. It was the right idea, just the pass not on target. The result, an easy dunk for Vanderbilt.
Backing his way down, Diabate against McLaughlin, gets into the paint, pump fake, shot, got it to go. Boy, that is a nice, very smooth play by Mohamed Diabate.
The patience and strength of Mo Diabate, able to back his man down, help never came, took his time and finished over the rim.
Nickel on the near wing, and a whistle away from the basketball. Tay, Stevenson, Nelson in the front court for the Tide. They'll work it into the corner, Will Vandy on the inbounds play to Collins. He'll hand it off, and McLaughlin, a nice reverse layup to get the bucket to go. Bama almost stepped in bounds without the pass there, but they get it to Nelson. He brings it front court to Stevenson. Jared driving, trying to back his way down again against a smaller defender. He'll flip it out to Diabate. Now to Holloway driving into the lane, kicks into the corner Stevenson. Sears had his pass batted right back in his hands, thankfully. Now Mark with the move, tough to the lane, got it to go off the window.
Made a mistake early in that possession, almost turned it over. It was a great defensive play by Hogard, but it went right back to Mark, who was able to finish at the rim.
Runner off the window, no good on the attempt by Hogard, but a pushing foul, Tuscaloosa native. Hogard missed the first, makes the second. And with 8:12 and moving in the first half, 26-18 our score. Let me update you, 28-18. Holloway, a nice pass ahead to Stevenson, who slams it in for two.
Vanderbilt came up with some three-quarter court pressure, and Jaron Stevenson got free. Beautiful pass from Aiden.
Sears almost got the steal. Instead, he gets his second foul. We got 7:57 to play. Bama leading it by 10, 28-18 over Vandy.
And against a top 10 team, that is not something that teams often do, and Alabama was able to.
Grant Huffman makes one of two, and Alabama comes the other way, up by 9, 28-19, 7:48 moving. Time left first half. Phylon with it on the right wing. Tried to dump it off to Diabate, but good defense by Vandy to knock it away and get the steal. They hurry the other way with Hogard. Gets it underneath. Now to Collins, who tries a three. Way short. Rebound cleared by Diabate to Youngblood. Stops right side. Three. Too strong. Rebounded Huffman, and here comes Vandy. Huffman into the front court. Stopping on the left wing. Going left. Now back to his right. Still with the dribble alive. 20 on the shot clock as McLaughlin gets it. Near side Collins. Collins dribbling to the top of the arc, giving it off to Huffman. He'll drive left, puts up the runner, too strong. Rebound tipped out, run down to the corner by Holloway, and Aiden brings it ahead for Alabama. Holloway, hesitation move, now it gets set, right side, goes downhill, puts up the runner, off the glass and in.
I thought it should have been an and one, got hit, looked like in the back of his head as he pulled up, knocks down the floater. High pick and roll. Aiden Holloway makes the right play, goes off the glass and in.
Bama matches its biggest lead at 11 with 6:44 and moving to go in the opening half. Vanderbilt with the basketball, trailing the Tide 30-19 here in Tuscaloosa. It's Hogard with it, stopping, shooting a three from dead on, no good. Rebound tipped by Diabate and run down by his teammate, LeBaron Phylon. Phylon letting traffic catch up in Diabate. Mo will kick it to Stevenson, driving baseline. He is going to be called for an offensive foul. They call him for the push on MJ Collins Jr.
I'm not sure Collins got to the spot, but because Jaron Stevenson lowered his shoulder right into the chest of Collins, Alabama turns it over. Again, love the aggressiveness.
Edwards working off of a screen, getting into the lane. Stops, spins, needs help, fires it way outside Hogard. Hogard now working against Stevenson, getting to the rim, off the window, too strong. Rebounded by Amori, now to Holloway, right side Sears. Mark will drive, spinning away from the defender, got held on the play, and he will have a chance to shoot two, I believe, for the Crimson Tide.
Great job defensively by Alabama. Jaron Stevenson forcing a difficult shot, and Mark able to put pressure on the defense, take the contact, and that'll be just the 16th foul for Vanderbilt. I thought he was going into a shooting motion.
Same here.
But said it was on the floor, and Alabama have to inbound the ball.
So the Tide will trigger it from the baseline. Youngblood to get it in. Looking, beats the count, getting it to Amori on the right wing. Clifford hands it back to Chris, now to Jaron. Now to Aiden. That's Holloway with it. Holloway driving down the lane, puts it up, off the window and in. Scoop shot almost. That one he dropped kind of down to his ankles and then flipped it up after he'd already left the ground. Now downhill will be Edwards. Tough runner off the glass, in for two. Able to answer right back for Vandy.
Two really impressive plays on either end by Vanderbilt guard that time and Aiden Holloway on the previous possession.
Two smallest players on the floor at the moment as Holloway works away from a defender, hands it off to Sears. Mark getting into the paint, stepping through, hands it off to Youngblood. Chris will drive his way in, pump fake, steps through, had it stripped, tried to get it back, deflected, but knocked away and stolen by Vanderbilt. Here comes Huffman front court, fires a pass in the corner that's deflected right to the man driving to the rim in Tanner. His shot attempt is no good, and the rebound's controlled by the Tide. Youngblood to Sears, who goes all the way down the lane, whips a pass Stevenson. One more to Chris, why not? Halfway down, no good. And the rebound controlled by Tanner of Vanderbilt.
Well, that's good offense by Alabama. The extra pass, Chris Youngblood wide open, not able to finish.
Tanner runs to the rim, can't get it to go. Neither was the tip followed, but Bama can't secure the miss. In the lane, teardrop up, no good. Edwards comes right back to him, and then his second try is good, and Nate Oates is livid right now. Timeout called with 4:32 to go.
For the most part, they have here in the second half, or excuse me, in the first half.
Front end up, good.
In his sophomore season, wearing crimson and white.
Free throw up and good. Second straight year for him to start. Second SEC team as Both free throws are good, and the Tide leads by 11 once again. That too shy of their largest lead. It's been 13. McLaughlin on the drive against Diabate. Stops, shoots, and misses. Rebound tipped by Stevenson into the hands of Holloway. Aiden will bring it ahead, flips it over to Diabate. He'll try to drive, got cut off. Now he'll work into the paint, puts it up, left hand, got it to go, and he's fouled.
That's just a smart play by the entire Alabama team, understanding Mo Diabate had Jason Edwards at 5'11" on him and let Mo go to work in the low post, takes the contact, able to finish over him, and a chance for a three-point play.
You know, ordinarily, Brian, where a big may have to, especially Mo, who's a little shorter than a lot, will kind of have to be physical. He knew if he did that, Edwards was going to flop, and he's going to get called for the foul. Instead, he just got himself set, under control, got to the rim, and he did get fouled by Edwards.
Yeah, high IQ play, understood the situation.
After the missed free throw, there's a rebound struggle, and Bama wants a tie-up. Instead, yeah, they are going to call it a tie-up. Possession arrow is going to favor Vandy, but good job by Clifford Amore to get in there and force it.
Well, I think Alabama players wanted a travel before the jump ball. He took about 5 steps, but they got the jump ball first, and it'll be Vanderbilt's ball.
Have they come back and said it's a foul? I think they did. I think they came back and changed it to a foul on Clifford Amore. Well, the stat monitor, okay, they have changed it. They have said it's a jump ball. And so Vanderbilt has possession. Bama gets the next one. Edwards trying to weave through traffic, working against Sherrill. He'll bring it out high to the near wing. Now he goes down to the paint, hands it off. Tough leaner, no good by Nickel, and the rebound control by Sherrill in Alabama. Tide leading it, Phylon front court with Bama trying to add to a 13-point advantage. Phylon downhill, kicks it in the corner. Sherrill to Holloway, catch and shoot three by. Oh, that was pretty. Aiden Holloway, the bank first three-pointer, and the Tide enjoys its biggest lead at 16 points.
Alabama with a dribble handoff with 2 guys that can shoot it. The defender had to make a decision, left Holloway for just a split second. He was able to rise up with a quick release and knock it down.
Tanner with the basketball, left of the circle, plays off the screen from Carey, gets into the lane, kicks it out. The doors working around. Nickel driving, putting it off the window and in. Bama quickly gets it out of the net, runs the other way. Now it's Holloway taking it to the right wing. Aiden going to the baseline. He'll put up the runner off the window and good. But McLaughlin was expecting a pass. He said, okay, I'll just lay it up.
And I think Holloway may have gone off the wrong foot in order to get it off in time before the shot blocker came over. That was a smart play and a smooth play by Holloway.
Double dribble will be the call against Carey, and we have come to immediate timeout. It'll be Bama ball when we come back. 2:42 to go in the opening half of play. Tide looking good against Vandy. 41-25 on the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey there, everybody. Bob Baumhauer here, letting you know that we
been again only 82 players in the history of D1 basketball scoring 2,500 career points, and Mark Sears is one of them.
It says over on the wall where legends are made, and Mark Sears with what he's done in crimson and white, an absolute legend.
Phylon to Diabate, who is on the wing, throws the skip pass, Holloway three, and man, he is becoming a legend from beyond the arc. Another bank first three for Aiden Holloway. He's got 16 first half points. Perfect shooting the basketball. He's also got an assist in 10 minutes. Quite efficient. Now Nickel will try a three. It's wide right. And the rebound controlled by Holloway. Throws it ahead to Phylon. Phylon to Sherrill to Phylon on the right wing. He had it poked away. It goes out of bounds. Touch last by Vanderbilt. I think Tanner is the one that got the deflection. But again, the ball goes out of bounds once again to Alabama. Phylon to inbound it from the corner. Throws it into Sherrill. Sherrill to Diabate.
Aiden Holloway's about to get another one off.
He is.
A little heat check time for Aiden, who, as you mentioned, perfect 6 for 6.
The other Aiden shot it instead, right of the circle, and it wouldn't go, and the rebound's controlled by Hogard. Nice pass in transition. Goes ahead to Magnon. He couldn't get the layup to drop, but he got fouled.
Defended, just able to get it inside and Vanderbilt gets to the line and cuts this lead just a little bit.
They do indeed. Magnon hits them both, and with 1:40 to go in the half, Bama leads at 44-27. Phylon with the basketball, driving to his left, gets cut off by Tanner, picks it up, gives it off to Sherrell. Sherrell to Holloway. Aiden itching to shoot it, and I don't blame him. Holloway between the circles, directing traffic, going to his right, kicks it in the corner. Phylon for three, short, rebound on the weak side, claimed by Sherrell, then loses it out of bounds. Touch last, they say, by Vanderbilt. It will belong to the Crimson Tide, but good to see the other Aiden, the other freshman for the Crimson Tide, doing a great job there.
Yeah, he's been really good on the offensive glass, kept that one alive. Alabama continuing to get great looks from the three-point line. 4 for 11 from three. Alabama is getting great looks. A couple of those made by Aiden Holloway. See if he can get a look at it right here.
Sherrell gets the inbounds pass to Diabate, who will drive. Goes against Magnon. He likes that matchup. He spins twice, shoots it, wouldn't go, but he draws the foul. Free throw line so far. And gets back on track, knocking that one home.
On the offensive glass, making hustle plays throughout.
Made both free throws there. What was he, plus 21? In the plus minus 15 minutes, which means Alabama outscored Kentucky by 21 with him on the floor. Here's Vandy driving. Hogard throws it over to Collins, who throws it down with the right hand. Little man climbing the ladder. We got under a minute to go in the half. Bama leads it by 17. And the Tide's got the ball, want to finish strong. Youngblood to Phylon. LeBaron working against Tanner. He'll get it front court. Phylon going to his left, going down the lane, stopping, leaning in, shooting and scoring to make it a 48-29 lead. About a second and a half, actually.
Now Vanderbilt, smart play, Mark Byington talking to his team, saying don't bring the ball in because we want to get it under the 30 seconds so they can take the last shot. It's
22 seconds and ticking time left in the half as Hogard will walk it up, gets it front court. 14, no shot clock, 12 to go in the half. Now it's at 10. Hogard will start the play, going to his right, changes direction left, back right, back left, spinning in the lane, floater up, off the window and in. 3 seconds, 2, Bama gets it in bounds. Stevenson lets fly from beyond midcourt. It'll be short.
Coach, your thoughts on the first half?
Significantly better than a week ago. You know, we still got to clean up some stuff, too many turnovers, some dumb ones. You know, we got to stay out of foul trouble. Grant and Mark, you know, hurt having them in 2 fouls. But Holloway played great. I thought Diabate played good. And we got really good minutes from Sherrell, too.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Roger. Thank you also, Cook's Pest Control. They give pests the full court press. You need to call Cook's today to protect your home and business from pests and termites. Waiting on the go-ahead from television. And we just got it. Bama basketball first, working front court to our right. Phylon with the dribble, playing off the screen from Amori. He'll drive, he'll stop, he'll look, he'll flip it out to Nelson. Grant, a dribble and a handoff to Sears. Back to Grant, driving, with no layup, no. Amori missed the dunk, but he got fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Does have that one fall off the mark, and gets 1 of 2. Alabama with a 49-31 lead, 19 and a half to play here in Tuscaloosa. McLaughlin kicking it far side to Hogard, throws it into the low post, spinning, shooting, and missing. The attempt was Edwards, but he draws the foul.
They lift him at 6'1". He is not 6'1", but averaging 17 a game, had 18 in the win against Tennessee on Saturday.
The ponytail that pushes the dreads up is about 6'3", but actual height, I'm with you, is probably more like 5'9", 5'10". Here is Sears with the basketball after a couple of made free throws. 49-33, Bam with the ball in the lead. Stevenson, strong drive inside. Stops, leans in, shoots and scores over the defender, and the Tide gets the lead back up. And Vandy will run to the other end. Shot is up, missed by Edwards. Ball saved, though, by Stevenson. It's deflected and stolen by Sears. Here's Mark in transition, going downhill. Gets tied up, but gets fouled in the process by A.J. Hogard. And the Hamon. Clap for my boy. They do. And he knocks it down. Shakes his head. He's got it back now. but a 52-33 Alabama advantage. The Tide's made only 2 of 5 free throw attempts. Actually 6 in the last few minutes. Vanderbilt with the basketball. McLaughlin, top of the arc, try a 3 and missed the mark. Rebound fought for and run down by Magnon. Kicks it back out to an open player in Nickel, and he buries the 3. 52-36, Vanderbilt. Trying to keep this one interesting, as Philon has it now front court for the Crimson Tide. LeBaron looking left side to Nelson. Grant drives baseline, had it knocked away with a foul called on Magnon.
On that, but they said he wasn't going into the shooting motion. Alabama inbound the ball.
Handoff to Sears, tries a deep 3, no good, and the rebound is controlled by McLaughlin of Vanderbilt. Now Hogard will drive downhill and dish onto the right wing. Again it's Nickel, and again it's Made. He has made back-to-back three-pointers and has made this a 13-point game. Wow, 52-39. Now Philon on the drive. Gets in the lane, rolls off the rim, no good, but a foul's going to be whistled.
Wow, Alabama was able to win that game.
Second one good by Philon. Bama has, I think, missed 4 here in the second half, but able to knock down that one to get it to a 14-point game again. Meanwhile, Vanderbilt playing with a little extra spring in the step at the moment. Far side, it's Hogard with the basketball. Hogard calling for a screen, gets one from Nickel. He'll dribble to his left. He'll go downhill. He'll get into the lane. He'll stop. He'll spin. He'll kick it back to Nickel, who drives in. Tried to hand it off. Pass deflected out of bounds. And with 6 on the shot clock, Vanderbilt will keep possession.
Nice job defensively. Jaron Stevenson and Cliff Amore able to deflect that ball out of bounds.
Doors will inbound it from the baseline. They get it in quickly. Magnon, he'll catch and shoot. Missed the 3. It's off the back iron, no good. Sears clears it. Gives it ahead, Philon. LeBaron on the drive. Tough shot, left hand, no good. Rebound control, McLaughlin of Vandy. The Doors will push it. They'll stop on the right wing. Hogard, the kick into the corner, and another 3 by Tyler Nickel. Whew, man, he is 3 for 3 as of late and has made it an 11-point game. Bam had a chance to get it to 21. Couldn't do it. Now it's only 11. On the drive, Philon cut off. Backs it out beyond the arc. Over to Sears. Mark will go down the hill. Puts it up. Had his shot blocked. I think it was Magnon that got that one. Now here is Edwards in transition. Circling away from trouble. Kicks it over on the right wing to Hogard. Now lets it fly. Misses the world. Air ball is caught by Nelson. Flips it ahead to Stevenson. Stevenson driving downhill. They're going to call that an offensive foul. Nate didn't like the call.
The frustration on the Alabama side.
Huffman with the basketball, working against Sears. By the way, Bama's made a change. You got Diabate in for Nelson as the Doors work it up top. Magnon. They really want to get into the hands of Nickel. Magnon, though, will drive in, misses the layup. Rebound saved by Stevenson. Flips it to Amore, who gives it ahead to Diabate. Muhammad in the front court, going into the lane, drive and shot up. It is good, and he is fouled. The and one opportunity upcoming for Mohamed Diabate when we return to Coleman Coliseum. We've got 15:57 left to go. Bama 55, Vanderbilt 42.
Roger Hoover. Coaching staff really stressing playing with a sense of urgency coming out of the locker room. Too many misses around the rim offensively for Alabama, and then defensively not the best stretch we've seen in this game, especially allowing a few Vanderbilt shooters to get hot. So again, the emphasis is going to be on finishing around the rim and defense based on what we just saw from the Crimson Tide, mostly starters, to begin the second half, Brian.
Yes, some missed opportunities here in the second half. Alabama just 3 for 8 from the free throw line, and Tyler Nichols gotten hot for the Vanderbilt Commodores. One of the better three-point shooters in the SEC. The Virginia Tech transfer shoots close to 40% on the season, and he's gotten 3 good looks at it. He's starting to heat up. But that was a big-time move from Mo Diabate. Played so well on the road at Ruperino on Saturday. Played well in the first half and made a big play and one opportunity as he was able to finish through contact and a chance to go to the line.
Mo at the stripe, where so far tonight he is 3 of 5. He's got 11 points, 6 rebounds in his 13 minutes of work. Trying to convert the and one, can't do it. Now they're going to say a push on Alabama. 2 forwards to give you 8. All right, here is Vanderbilt with the basketball with 15:50 to go. Far side, McLaughlin will try a three and knock it down, and they have heated up, to say the least. I think that's 5 3-pointers for Vandy this half. They've made it a 10-point contest. Diabate on the drive, looking, stopping, picking it up, needing help. Somebody come get the ball. Sherrell will. Takes a dribble left, almost lost it, gives it off to Holloway. Aiden steps into a three, too strong. Rebound claimed initially by Sherrell and then claimed by McLaughlin. Vandy can get it to single digits for the first time since the midway point of the first half. Nickel pivoting, looking right side to Edwards. Edwards directing traffic, playing off the screen. Edwards firing it left side to Magnon. He'll spin left. He'll stop on the block. He'll throw a bounce pass to Nickel. Nickel flips it outside to Huffman. Huffman cut off on the baseline, spins at 3 on the shot clock, puts it up at 2, hits the side of the glass. Saved by Bama. They're going to say a turnover by the Crimson Tide. Roman Coliseum on the Jumbotron. Rebound, or excuse me, inbounds for the Doors going to Edwards. He'll drive left against Diabate, puts it up. Mo swatted it away out of bounds. Nice block by Muhammad.
The defensive versatility of Mo Diabate on display. Jason Edwards, 5'11" point guard from Vanderbilt. Mo Diabate can guard your center or your point guard. Made a great play to block it out of bounds.
Got a deflection, did Mo. Runs it down in the backcourt. Tried to save it. A scramble on the deck. Youngblood picks it up. Drives in. Got hacked by Nickel. And Bama will have possession. How about Chris Youngblood? He's the man that's going to the free throw line, but he knows it's because of the hustle of Muhammad Diabate, and they are applauding him and his efforts right now. Crowd on its feet at Coleman Coliseum.
Hard hat Mo got the deflection, got on the floor for the loose ball. The hustle play by Mo and Chris Youngblood. Chris will go to the line for 2. That
11 of 11 coming into the ball game. And make it now 12 of 13 as he gets that one to go. So it's 56-45, Bama by 11. Crowd getting back into it here at Coleman. Edwards with a couple of dribbles to his left. Now goes right, slip, got back up, shot the 15-footer, no good. Rebounded by Sherrell, gives it to Holloway, and Aiden will bring it front court. Holloway thought about splitting defenders. Has it now between the circles. Dribbles to his right. Goes to the wing. Stops. Left alone. That was a mistake.
Boy, the recognition of Aiden Holloway. He was about to unload that and pass it to Mark Sears. The defense took one step back. He rose up and knocked down a big 3 for Bama.
Bama by 14 again as Carey gives it off to Huffman. Driving to his right. Stopping. Spinning. Looking. Needing help. Throws it inside. Carey had it stripped away. Stolen. Holloway along with Sherrell teaming up on it. Holloway to Sears. One more Youngblood. 3 by the back-to-back bank first threes. Nato's pumping his fist, and the crowd erupts here at Coleman Coliseum. Timeout on the floor. 13:36 to go. Bama 62, Vandy 45. Vanderbilt brings it front court. Tanner dribbling to his right with Diabate defending. Gives it off to Huffman. Throws it down low. McLaughlin driving to the basket. His shot no good. Batted around twice, 3 times. Scramble on the deck, and a walk is what should have been called because the guy fell. Instead, they called a foul on Alabama. Not if your name's AJ. Vanderbilt will work it into Carey. Throws it on the right wing to Collins. Collins driving, runner up, and can't get it to go. Sherrell snatches it out of the air with one hand, and here comes Bama the other way. Front court with it is Sears. Sears setting it up left side, looking low, nothing there. Now he does flip it on the left side of the floor to Diabate. Spins past the defender, steps through, flips it up, gets it to go, and he is having quite a ball game. Muhammad Diabate knocks down another one. He's got 13 points to go with his 7 rebounds, and Bama leads it again by 19, matching their biggest advantage of the night.
Beautiful spin move by Mo and the finish at the rim.
Carey trying to stiff arm Sherrell, lost it out of bounds. That'll be Bama basketball. Here comes Sears bringing it ahead for the Crimson Tide. 64-35 Bama. 45 Bama, 64-45. Crimson Tide, Youngblood, corner 3, bottom.
He relocated After the defender turned his head, Mark Sears found him, and the quick release by Youngblood in the corner, and Alabama knocks down another one from deep.
12-0 run in the last 2 minutes and change by Bama. Collins narrowly walked, got it outside. They go to McLaughlin, top of the arc. Now to Huffman on the right wing. Huffman had it poked away, got it back. Huffman working against Sears, playing off the screen. McLaughlin, catch and shoot three, got it to go.
That was really good defense. Vanderbilt before that made three, was 0 for their last 5, and that was great defense by Alabama, but able to knock it down.
Holloway kicks it into the corner. Sherrill for three, no good, and a rebounding foul is whistled on who?
They got Mo Diabate, not a ton of contact right there.
Front court, 2 hour left. Hogard will give it off to Collins, back to Hogard near side. Gives it top of the arc, McLaughlin. He'll drive down the lane, puts it up too strong. Challenge on the play by Amori, and Bama runs the other direction. Holloway on the far wing. Hesitates, goes downhill, kicks it in the right corner. Youngblood again, can't get it to go. Stevenson up high, almost got the tip followed, but got fouled here at Coleman Coliseum. And again, the bulk of those misses have come since intermission as Stevenson gets 1 of 2 and makes it a 20-point Alabama lead. 22 has been the biggest advantage. That was right at a minute ago. Hogard front court for Vandy.
Alabama was 29 for 34 on Saturday in Lexington.
McLaughlin driving and dishing right side. Nickel again trying a three. Missed this one for the first time in his last 4, and now Holloway runs the other way. Aiden crosses over, gets into the lane, throws it up with the right hand. It wouldn't stay down, and the rebound's controlled by Vandy. They hurry it ahead with Edwards, gets it front court, takes it to the right wing. Gets a screen from McLaughlin. He pushed him is what he did. The shot is up and good by Edwards. Boy, there's a moving screen, and then there's just a hip check, and that's what McLaughlin, I think, gave to Sears, freeing up Edwards on that play. Holloway stopping in the lane, kicking it near side. Youngblood stopping, shooting, throwing it up, and almost got it to go with a left hand.
9 for 34 from the free throw line at Rupp Arena in an intense environment. Alabama fans being quiet as they should when you're shooting free throws, but for some reason, Alabama shooting it better right now on the road from the line than they are at home.
Vanderbilt with the basketball, pulling up. Hogard, runner no good, and a foul's going to be called on the floor. The official. 69-50. Bama on top. Vandy works it inside. Leaner with the left hand, no good. 3 tips, though. Finally getting a bucket for Jalen Carey. 2 tips after his initial miss, I should say. Here's Sears the other way. Bama up by 17. He'll throw a lob, and Amori throws it home.
That was a beautiful pick and roll. It took a little while to develop, but Mark Sears took his time, got it up to where only the big man could get it, and Cliff throws it down.
Edwards circles away from the basket, gives it out to Nickel. Nickel feeds it to Collins. Collins trying to shake free from Holloway, puts it up in the lane, rolls around, and falls through. Here comes Aiden Holloway the other way with the tie on top, 71-54, and 9.5 minutes to play. Still can't relax if you're Bama. Amori lets 2 cutters go through, a third, and then hands it off to Holloway. Aiden trying to get free, gives it inside. Clifford had it poked away. Youngblood's going to outrace everybody with a loose ball. Flips it over to Sears. Shot clock under 5. Sears trying to get free at 2. At 1, lets it fly at the buzzer. It wouldn't go, and a rebounding foul is going to be called, I believe, on Chris Youngblood. Second free throw up. That one pops out no good. Thankfully, it's catchy. 1 of 2 for the Doors, and Phylon comes the other way after the Nelson rebound. LeBaron going down the lane, steps through, lays it up and in for 2. No rim protector there for Vandy with McLaughlin on the bench. Here's Hogard now trying to back his way down against Holloway. Gets into the paint, steps through, tough runner, off the window and in. He shot that one up over the outstretched arm of Grant Nelson, who's trying to play some help defense. Vanderbilt converts the and 1 as Hogard gets it to go. 73-58. Alabama with the lead. They've been up as many as 22. Vandy was as close as 11. Phylon with the basketball, giving it off to Holloway. Aiden will drive, had it stripped, try to get it back, and it goes out of bounds, touched last by Vandy. Inbounds pass goes to Holloway. Catch and shoot three, no good. Rebound tipped. Scramble for the loose ball. Picked up by Hogard. And Vanderbilt will come the other way, trying to cut into a 15-point Bama lead. They throw it into the paint. Spinning, shooting, shot blocked by Bama. Grant Nelson after the attempt by Carey. Now in the lane, it's Diabate. Steps through, lays it in on the assist from Aiden Holloway, and an and-one opportunity upcoming for Mohamed Diabate.
Great job defensively by Grant Nelson, matched up against Carey, who went inside, got his shot blocked by Grant. That started the Alabama fast break. Beautiful pass inside to Mo Diabate, who continues to play at a high level, able to take the contact, finish through it, and another three-point play opportunity coming up.
16 points with that made free throw now for Mohamed Diabate. I spoke it into existence. That's 4 of 7 now for him from the free throw line. And Alabama, with 8:05 to go, leads at 76-58. Commodores with Carey, handing it off to Collins. Collins stepping back from 17, got it to go. 16-point lead again for Alabama after the made bucket from the Commodores. Crimson Tide with the basketball. Phylon tried to give it to Diabate, who went down, and there was nobody there. So Vandy runs to the other end, misses the three, but it goes off the backboard right to the trailer, M.J. Collins, who laid it in for two. Now Holloway will try to answer for three, and does. Man, he's feeling it tonight. Aiden Holloway with 19 points. He is making 22 as he's 4 of 6 from beyond the arc.
A defensive mistake by Vanderbilt left him for a split second. Aiden Holloway doesn't need much time.
Hogard couldn't get the runner to drop. Rebound knocked around and picked up. They get it to Edwards, then to Hogard again on the left wing. Throws it away. Stolen. Phylon 2-on-2 with Holloway. Leaves it between the legs. The pass to Phylon. Floats to the corner. They leave him alone. Can't make him pay. Misses the three, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. Such last by Vanderbilt. Timeout on the floor. 6:53 to go here in Tuscaloosa. Bama leading at 79-62 over Vanderbilt on the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield.
Vanderbilt hot shooting here in the second half.
Grant Nelson with the basketball, driving right, puts it off the window and in. They tried to flop again, see if they could get another whistle. Not the case. Jason Edwards not able to take the charge, and Nelson got the easy bucket. 6:38 to go. Bama up 81-62 here in Tuscaloosa against Vandy. Another three attempt. Nickel hit it, and he is fouled. An and-one opportunity.
Kicked his leg out, but can't let him get going.
Thankfully missed the free throw. Vandy now 10 of 14 from the stripe. Bama just 15 of 26. Phylon trying to work against Magnon. Goes to his left. Gets cut off there. Fires the pass near side to Nelson. Grant back to LeBaron for three. No good. Rebounding foul is going to be high. Magnon able to hit them both. And as I give you that rundown, Mark gets it to the center of the floor with the dribble still alive. 18 to shoot, 6:02 to play. Lob pass, Nelson catch and flush.
I thought Mark may have let him a little bit too much, but the speed and the vertical leap from Grant Nelson, able to get there quickly, get up high, and throw it down.
The vertical leap you would expect from a guy from Grand Forks, North Dakota. On the drive, Tanner in the lane, spinning, shooting, and getting the friendly roll to make it an 83-69 ball game with 5.5 to go. Vandy's still very much in this game. The way they shoot the basketball and the pace they like to play, this one is far from over. Sears will throw it all the way near side. Sherrill gives it up to Nelson, who hands it to Sears. Mark will get into the lane. He'll run in, he'll lay it up and get it to go. Ran from the lead blocking of fullback Grant Nelson.
It's just playing with pace, the correct pace. Mark Sears has explosiveness, but took his time, had his man on his hip, and the result, a finish at the rim.
Tanner right side, open look three, and he is really good from there. He makes another one. Tyler Tanner able to knock it home, and it's 85-72. Just a 13-point Bama lead. Tanner two. Mark able to knock down the first.
Fortunately, Alabama doing a job offensively as well. 5 out of their last 7. and now starting to hit some free throws.
Mark hit them both. He now has 15 points on the night. Holloway's 22 leads away for Bama. Diabate with 16, also a help. Tanner, right wing jumper, no good from 15. Mo with another board. That is his 8th of the game. Sears will run the other way for the Tide. Gets to the baseline, circles away from a double team, fires the pass far corner. Holloway to Nelson, who will try to back his way down. Gets into the paint, and the shot will. And Brian, it's a big opportunity for Vandy, and the first free throw up and good.
And they got the foul, the flagrant foul on Grant Nelson.
And he's got 7 boards. 87-74, Bama up 13 on Vandy with 4:15 to go. Edwards catch and shoot 3, blocked by Diabate, and they're going to call an offensive foul on a flop on Edwards. I love it.
How about Mo Diabate gets the block shot, draws the foul call, but did a great job of taking the right angle. And you know, it happened a couple of possessions ago, I thought, against Chris Youngblood. He didn't take the right angle. The flop cost Alabama a foul. This time they call it on Vanderbilt. What a defensive play by Mo Diabate as Edwards was trying to get free from 3.
Diabate held. First free throw up and good. Diabate exceeding his season high by a bunch. He's had 11 points earlier this year in a game. He's had a great one today. He's got now 18 points, 8 boards, and Bama leads at 89-77. Unfortunately, as again, Nickel was left open, and he drops another dime. 89-77. Diabate says, come on, give it to me. Gets in the lane, gets a runner up, got it to go. It's Mo's game right now.
Mo's got 20, and he impacts the game if he doesn't score a point. But, boy, he scored a bunch of them, playing incredibly well on both ends.
Doors work at right wing, an open 3 for Edwards as Holloway got knocked off on a screen and had no chance to get back into that play. As it's now 91-80 with 3:30 to go, and a timeout's called by Vandy. Second half, Alabama with a 91-80 advantage over Vandy. Mohamed Diabate gets the inbounds pass, and he wants to get it front court. He wants to go right at, or did want to go right at, Devin McLaughlin, who's checked in. He's been playing, or had 4 fouls, and hadn't played in about 10 minutes. Sears with the basketball, playing off of a screen. McLaughlin defending him inside to Mo. Gets under control, gets set, spin, shoots, no good. Rebound fought for. Nelson had it. Vandy's going to come out with it. Here comes Tanner, getting into the lane, stopping, spinning, looking, kicking it far side to Huffman. Huffman goes low close to McLaughlin. He'll kick it left corner. 3 is up, and it is good by Hogard. And we got a ball game, folks, with 2:50 to go. 91-83. Vandy has cut this thing down to 8. Sears fouled as he
struggled from the free throw line throughout this game. But
one of those coming from the free throw line on 10 tries. He hits both right there. Bama back up to 65% from the charity stripe. The crowd starts to make a little noise again, trying to help out the defense. McLaughlin catch and shoot 3, right wing. That one pops out, no good. Hallelujah. As Diabate grabs another board. Man, Mo has had one heck of a game. He's got 9 rebounds to go with 20 points now in the contest. 2:22 to play. Sears with the ball in his hands. Driving to the lane, gets underneath the basket, got tripped. Upcoming with 2:18 on the second half game clock. First one's up and good.
A couple of those SEC games, so you knew they weren't going to go away. The way they shoot threes, the way they defend, Alabama needs to close this game out strong.
Hogard on the drive, going downhill, stops on the block, kicks it out to Nickel, catch and shoot on the 3. That one's wide left. He didn't get his feet set that time, or his body set, as he had on the previous makes, and Sears will run the other way. Gets downhill, reverse layup, no. Rebound, put back, good for 2 by Grant Nelson. 97-83, Bama by 14. Vandy runs the other way. They get it to Edwards, top of the arc. He'll dribble to his right. His defenders come out on him. Puts up a tough layup attempt, no good. Rebound tipped out. Here comes Holloway. Bama will run away from the doors. Holloway backing it out with 1:35 to go. Bama ball up 97-83. Sears defended by Tanner. Works to his left, hesitates, goes down the lane, puts it up, off the window and in. And what do you know? Mark Sears has got 21.
Diabate with another deflection. Won't get the steal, but a hustle play by Mo, and Mark Sears coming alive late in this one.
Mo Diabate, a career effort in this one.
He deserves another rebound. He deserves a double-double. 20 points, 9 rebounds, bunch of deflections, great defensive plays. He was huge in Lexington. He's been even bigger here tonight.
Tanner on the drive, puts it up off the window. No. Rebound McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Collins. His three rattles out. Rebound tipped, and there's your 10th board. Diabate able to get the double-double. 22 points, 10 rebounds. And he will haunt their dreams tonight in Nashville. 99-83. Bama with a lead with under a minute to go. Sears on the drive, throws the lob to Mo, catches it, lays it up, got it to go. Good night, Mohamed Diabate.
A beautiful assist from Mark Sears.
Just call him grown man. I got an idea on a middle name for him as well. Here is Edwards, top of the arc, now driving down the lane, puts up the layup for 2, and a timeout's going to be called by Vanderbilt.
Leading the nation in scoring.
Bama will inbound it, throwing the home run ball. Youngblood to Nelson, nice catch. The double in the flush. Your exclamation point on this one. 30 seconds to go. It's 103-85. Edwards will run the other way. Had it blocked off the window. That's going to be basket interference. I believe I see a white flag atop the Commodore ship. They're going to watch Alabama run out the final 14 seconds. They won't challenge, and Alabama won't attack, even though Grant Nelson's thinking about it. Final 5 seconds tick away. 103-87 is your final, and they're back. Strike up the band. Your final. Alabama a winner, improving on the season to now 16-3 overall, 5-1 in league play. Vanderbilt's 3-3 in the conference. They sit at 15-4 overall. Post game coming your way in a moment.
Now let's go to Chris Stewart for our post game conversation with Nate Oates. It's presented by Cook's Pest Control. Give pests the full court press and call Cook's today to protect your home and business from pests and termites. A moment ago in the Crimson Tide locker room, it was Nate Oates joined by Chris Stewart.
Coach, congratulations. Up and down at times, but able to keep Vanderbilt at arm's length and a little more than that with the 103-87 victory.
Yeah, good win for us. Offensively, obviously we scored it well. Defensively, very disappointing in the second half. Gave up 56 points. It's not what we're trying to do, so we're going to have to get the defense fixed. But, we didn't shoot the free throws very well either. There's plenty to clean up, but I didn't think we played particularly well, and we're still able to get a 16-point win here against a pretty good conference opponent.
You had the really good start to the game, nice lead at the half, and then when Vandy made that initial run in the second half, the team able to bounce back, a couple of big threes that really answered and able to flip momentum.
Yeah, Holloway, played great. I think this might have been the most he scored for us, 22. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but he's been scoring it pretty well, 4 or 6 from 3. I thought he was great. We're plus 21 when he's in the game, plus 26 when Diabate's in, so it's a good thing our bench came ready to play. I didn't think our starters gave us a very good start to either half, to be honest with you. So it's nice when we're this deep that you got guys like Diabate and Holloway. Youngblood gave us some decent minutes off the bench. So, it's good we got the depth that we've got. I thought Aiden Sherrill gave us good minutes. He wasn't able to score, but he got 5 rebounds, 2 old boards. He led the team in offensive rebounding with 2. Him and Diabate both had 2. So, we've got a lot of work to do, but we're holding strong here with a win and staying 1 game out of first place.
Coach, with Mohamed, and you talked about his effort, but there was kind of a look in his eye, it seemed, on the offensive end of the floor that I hadn't seen a whole lot. He's a guy who gets a lot of second chance opportunities, scores a good bit around the rim, but he was bringing the ball across midcourt, and he knew he had mismatches and wanted to get downhill, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he's been aggressive in some practices. And I mean, he's a good basketball player. He goes to the rim strong. He finishes like a man. He was 8 of 9 at the rim. Shoot the one he missed. I thought he easily could have made it. So, he's been working on his free throws. They weren't great tonight, but he was decent enough at 6 of 9. And I thought his defense, we're able to put him on kind of anybody. He was our best matchup on their quick little point guard, Edwards. I mean, moves his feet, stays in front of him. He challenged the 1-3 that the kid kicked his leg out on, and picked up the offensive foul. So I thought his effort everywhere, rebounding, defense, offense, attacking the rim, was really good today.
Coach, now you get an extra day, just like you did a week ago, but off of a win this time before LSU comes here to play on Saturday night. Your thoughts on, again, where your team is right now and what you're going to face this weekend in the Tigers?
Yeah, I thought, some of the guys, I haven't watched a ton of LSU stuff. I thought in some of the stuff I've seen that they'll get up and down a little bit. This is a team that we know will be better than. And I'm going to challenge these guys again. We knew we were better than Vandy. Can we come out with some maturity and play our best basketball against a team that we know we're better than? I didn't think we did it tonight. We certainly didn't do it in the second half. So can we put together 2 halves against a team that we know we're better than, but capable of beating us? That's going to be my challenge to them. Can we do that or not?
Thank you for your time. Congratulations again on the victory.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Chris. Roll Tide.